Today we're going to talk about diagramming compound subject and verbs. So I wanted to refresh your memory for so many of you that have already done a lot of diagramming in past grades. I just wanted to share with you some examples before we get into this week's lessons. So, boys and girls, if the sentence says, English and history are my favorite subjects, what you're going to notice is that English and history are the two combined subjects. So those will go on these separate lines. The linking verb will also go on a separate line. On the dotted line will be the joining word, the word that joins the subjects in this case together. So as you can see, even on the bottom sentence, we have underlined with a single line the subjects, English and history. And here with a double line is our linking verb are. I hope this diagram is helpful as an example for you to do your work next week. Thank you. Now here we have compound verbs. And remember, boys and girls, when you hear the word compound in sentences, it's very similar to compound words. Butterfly, mailbox. You're combining two words and you're putting them together. That's very similar to a compound sentence, right? You're taking two thoughts and putting them together. Taking two verbs in this case and putting them together. So here we have the horse whinnied and kicked. So notice, boys and girls, on my lines here, whinnied and kicked are the compound verbs. The word horse is our subject because subjects and verbs are what goes on the individual lines. And on the dotted line here, we have our joining word, and. So even as we underline the compound verbs in this case because there are two, whinnied and kicked, and our horse has a single line. That is our subject. Okay, so that is our compound verb diagram. Now, boys and girls, here is a combination of both compound subject and verb. So Lily and Anna mowed the lawn and emptied the trash. So boys and girls, on two separate sides, we have our compound subjects here, Lily and Anna. Over on the other side, we have mowed and emptied. Those are our compound verbs. And of course, on the dotted line, we have the word and. That's our joining word, okay? So Lily and Anna mowed the lawn and emptied the trash. They have both compound subjects and compound verbs, easily diagrammed and hopefully helpful. Have a great weekend, boys and girls.